louder.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today is Motion Auto TV Hoarders Edition. We have a huge shop sale planned for this Saturday, January 15th, and today is the 11th. We haven't done anything. Nothing to prepare for this shop sale. We moved a couple cars around, we did some stuff like that. The plan and the goal for this shop sale, there was a big wrench thrown in the program because we're basically supposed to sign the lease on a new shop, a much smaller shop, January 1st. That has not happened. So the plan was we were like, basically all of January's content was gonna be just to focus on cleaning up the shop, moving only the things that we wanted over to the new space, and then everything left over in here was gonna be for sale. We haven't done anything. I mean, we have, like, we worked on the shop at my house, we spray foamed that, we wired it, like, we put it in a heater, we did all that stuff.
But the other shop fell through.
The other shop essentially fell through, so we might still be able to get in there in like a month and a half.
It fell through for our timeline for this whole plan. So now we're in this predicament. Now we really gotta hit.
So my plan is we're gonna pick a corner. I think we're gonna start over here. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take everything off of the shelves. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make piles. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna organize the shelves, so the stuff that we're gonna keep, we're gonna put back on the shelves. The stuff that we're gonna sell, we're gonna put out here in the middle of the shop, and we're gonna have like a category. We're gonna have like an Evo. We're gonna have like a Honda. We're gonna have an F-250. We're gonna have, what else do we have? We're gonna have random scrap, random intercooler bits, random stuff, random seats, random engines, random hoods and fenders and bumpers and all kinds of stuff. And I'm gonna put little labels on them. And basically all of you guys are gonna be invited to come out here to Southern Colorado, January 15th. I know we haven't really been talking about it a whole lot. Everything just got kind of messed up. But nonetheless, Sean, are you ready to start going through some stuff?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
So we're gonna go through.
We need to move. We need to get the cars out of here.
So we have that car up there. Everybody's been wondering. They're like, how did you get that car? How did you do it?
I lifted
Trevor?
it up there.
How did you do it?
I lifted it up there.
Well, actually, me and Sean lifted it up there by ourselves. Maybe we should start there. Pull that car down, push it outside.
Yeah, let's get the forklift over here.
Get the forklift. That's a great way to start it. You ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the. I can pucker. I'll sit there and I'll be like that. Get the forklift and get that thing down, and we'll be ready to rip. All right, let's go. You guys ready for an Evo wagon startup? Talked to the neighbor. We're gonna go. It's gonna be great. John's ATV restoration. This one runs great.
Can we expect to see this at the shop sale?
I don't know. He might be selling that one today. OM 606. Not for sale. Evo transfer case. Maybe. Saab 2.8 liter. Not for sale. AutoZone seats. For sale. Super Dash that's cracked and needs some work. For sale. GSR rear bumper. For sale. OEM twin turbo 6-speed Supra intercooler, side mount intercooler. For sale. Cabinet full of random paint. Cabinet stays, paint goes. Think that's good? That cabinet right there, for sale. Things in it, some of them. Paw Patrol thing, not for sale. Well, actually, maybe we should ask Carson if we should sell it. Should we call her?
Hello.
Hey, can I talk to Carson real quick, please?
Carson, Daddy wants to talk to you.
Hey, Carson, how you doing? Can I sell your Paw Patrol fire truck? Well, maybe we could sell it and buy a bigger one. Okay, I'm kidding. This is how I'm gonna feel when we want to go sell some stuff. She gets it from me. We're not gonna sell it. I was just joking with you. So today we're answering the age-old question of how did you get that thing up there? That.
Spider monkey.
Should we let Tiny do it or should we do it?
Whoa!
Hold on, that door, hold on.
4 years later, this thing's finally back on the ground. That is stressful. It's a lot less sketchy when it's down here. We want it. Right here for now is good. Sean's never even seen this thing. Honestly, I haven't seen this thing in so many years.
No, I saw when you first got it, I feel like.
Look what I said. There's also another thing on the inside that I wrote. Fuck building roll cages. Trevor James in 2014. But look at this. This is a nice cage. Look at that. Anti-intrusion bars. Little X bar out into the thing. Nice unit. S14 is now off of the top of the lift. S14 is for sale. We have a K-swap kit. Maybe come with it. I have a 1JZ over there that I'm not gonna sell. I have a 4.8 over there that's for sale. I have an SR that needs a head put back on it with a transmission and a clutch and all kinds of stuff, an E85 and injectors and a turbo and like all kinds of cool stuff over there. That like I could basically have a running and driving SR or 1J or a OM606 or a K-swapped S14. But I'm not gonna do that because I told Sean, I was like, hey, this is a great build, and he told me for somebody else.
Sean, I like your thinking.
We don't have the time right now, nor do we have the resources or the knowledge to do it. So we need to get somebody who does.
We have the resources.
I was being facetious. I was being ferocious.
Ferocious?
Yep, facetious.
I pulled off the slats of wood. We took off the cables attaching this thing because when we first put that car up there was no cables attaching it, and you like when the wind blew in the shop, it kind of looked a little sketchy. So then we put those little cables right here, so we could actually convert these over to if we wanted a zip line in the shop, maybe for the next tenant, you know, nice. So yeah, this is basically our plan right here. So we're gonna start with these two racks. We're gonna take off everything off the middle shelf. We're gonna turn them sideways, add another layer, lower down the shelf. We're gonna put stuff underneath them that's available for sale. We're gonna put some stuff on top of them, and then we're basically gonna have categories. So we're gonna have the Ford category, the Honda category, the Evo category. We're basically gonna say, okay, this is the Evo shelf right here, the stuff on the bottom, the stuff right here, and maybe like bumpers and stuff kind of on the top. There we go.
Easy.
Honda, Evo, Super Duty, whatever, put it all in there, and then, I don't know, I guess that's the plan. We only have 2 more days until the sale. Like that?
We're gonna play some tunes for everybody at the big sale all day long. Trevor's gonna be selling. I'm gonna be sitting here playing all day.
I need you selling. Actually, you're probably gonna have to do most of the selling. You just gotta give me a stack of money at the end of the event. Right?
What's my cut? Do I get 10% or something? That's probably fair.
Of your stuff that you sell.
I get 10% of my stuff and no percent of yours. So you get 190% of everything, and I get 10% of only my stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, guys, so as you can see behind us, we have our start of our organization. So right there on the top, those are pretty much all bumpers that we are not selling at this point. Everything kind of down low is stuff that we are willing to sell. So there is my precious 2-wheel drive 4L80E that does need a rebuilt and an oil pan. We have this 4.8 liter LS. I got that from a buddy a long time ago, but it's a good like 150,000 mile, 300,000, whatever. It's a running 4.8 LS. I have a fast intake manifold with I think that's a 92 millimeter throttle body. And then we have some stuff right here. So we have like some stock LS cams. I think there's like a GM Performance one and an LS7 cam. We got some coil packs. We have, what is this thing? What are these things? Oh, the Ranger build. Okay. So then we have like some LS7 lifters and some truck fuel rail stuff right there. We have a little tractor right there. We have this metal cutting bandsaw. So how we're gonna organize this is we're basically gonna do Chevrolet like LS series right here. This is probably gonna be like random tools and stuff. Moving over right here, we have Ford parts. So we have like, this is the mass airflow sensor off the 5 liter Ranger, a mirror off 2016 F350 Power Stroke, Let's see, we got some F250 like control switches from the junkyard. This is the start of our Evo pile. So we have like an Evo crank girdle. I don't know if I'm gonna put that Evo 9 long block over here or not. Rear Evo struts. We have like a bumper and some other interior stuff for Evo stuff. Right here is kind of our Honda section. So we have like a D16 white intake manifold. We have K20 exhaust manifolds. We have some half shafts. We have some mid pipes. We have some valve covers. We have some headers off of a small block Chevy, like a header off of like a B series Honda. I have a couple other B series Honda parts. Honda section, Evo section, Chevy section, Ford section. And then if you come with me over here, right now we're trying to figure out a place to put the stuff that we're gonna keep. Because there is stuff that we are gonna keep, because it was all gonna go over to the other shop. Kind of the plan is we're gonna pull out everything that we want to like sell, and then organize the stuff we wanna keep and put it back. I think I've explained it before, but there's about 27 or so engines laying around the shop, which is ridiculous. Here's a couple examples. So here is the 2.3 liter EcoBoost and the 6R80 transmission that came out of my EcoBoost Mustang before we did the 2J Mustang. So that thing has 50,000 miles on it, ran perfect, no issues with it. We have a 7.3 Power Stroke engine, ran, but it had a basically low compression or some blow-by, but it was basically a running core that just needs kind of like, you know, essentially re-ringed or new pistons installed in it. We have a 6.7 Power Stroke, which was out of, I bought a 2011 from the auction, needed an engine, we bought one. This one basically has one bank of like destroyed pistons because it dropped valves. So yeah, that is gonna be for sale as a core, so we're gonna roll that out. The 7.3 is gonna be for sale as kind of a core. We're gonna roll that out. This thing's gonna be for sale as basically a running and driving engine with no like wiring, because I cut it up to use my Mustang. This right here is a SR20 DET. So basically a little red top SR20. This was actually a running engine that I got with a car a long time ago, but the guy pulled the head off of it because they were gonna upgrade some stuff, and then, I don't know, they just took the head off it. So I have, in this whole like pile of stuff right here, 3 totes of like SR20 parts and stuff. Basically, if we wanted to, we could like clean that thing up, slap a head on it, slap an oil pan on it, and we would essentially have like almost a full SR swap. Is that something I'm gonna do in the next couple months or not? Probably just try to sell that thing as like an SR20 like kind of parts bin type of deal. This section, we're essentially gonna try to sell all of these engines. So we're gonna pull these things out and then put them over there, and then the engines and stuff that we're gonna keep, we're gonna put over here for now. Another example of an engine I've had for a long time, that's an F22 out of, if you guys remember, Ty's Dict S2000 build from like 5 years ago. So basically that's a full engine and tranny and AP2 that needs essentially sleeved and pistons. But I've had that for like 5 or 6 years now. We have a 1JZ, which is not going anywhere. If you guys have seen the prices of JZs, 1JZ VVTi, I have a W58 for a Supra and a whole clutch kit. And then right here, this is a really cool pile that's I'm not selling, but that's all of the manual transmission and mechanical fuel pump stuff for the OM606, which is gonna go in the Mercedes wagon. That's coming up sometime this year. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a little update. Trying to organize that stuff over here and trying to figure it out is what we're trying. Oh, look at this. I parted out a 370Z. So I have a brand new hatch with the wing and all that other stuff. I have a full Evo trunk that came off of like the parts car that we had wrecked. I have like piles of like S14 wiring and gauge clusters, and it's honestly kind of overwhelming. We got some AutoZone seats, Integra bumpers, some side skirts. We essentially have it all. Motion Auto, your one-stop shop. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow with a little bit better of an update.